Course overview. In every great work of design or art, there is a delicate interplay between harmony and contrast, consistency and surprise, order and innovation. These dualities are encapsulated in the principles of unity and variety core tenets that ensure a design is both cohesive and engaging. Unity gives a sense of wholeness and belonging to every part of a composition. It is the thread that ties all visual elements together, creating a clear and organized message. Variety, on the other hand, introduces contrast, interest, and uniqueness, preventing monotony and engaging the viewer's curiosity. When properly balanced, unity and variety foster both clarity and dynamism, offering a rich visual experience. This module explores these two principles, not as opposites, but as complementary forces that, when harmonized, elevate the aesthetic and communicative power of any design. Learning objectives. By the end of this module, you will be able to define and distinguish between unity and variety in visual design. Identify strategies for achieving unity using repetition, alignment, proximity, and visual hierarchy. Apply variety to introduce creative contrasts in form, texture, color, and layout. Analyze how unity and variety interact across different media: print, web, product design, architecture, and fashion. Design compositions that maintain consistency while incorporating diverse elements. Evaluate the success of a design based on its overall cohesion and ability to engage. Unity, the fabric of cohesion. Unity refers to the wholeness or oneness in a design. It is achieved when all components of a design feel like they belong together, working toward a unified visual and conceptual message. Methods to create. Unity, proximity. Grouping related items close together suggests connection. Example: text and images aligned in blocks. Repetition. Repeating visual elements, color, shapes, lines, creates consistency. Example: using the same header style across multiple pages. Alignment, positioning elements along a common line or grid, implies order and structure. Example: a centered text block under a symmetrical image. Continuation, flow. Visual paths or implied lines guide the eye fluidly through the design. Example: a curved arrow linking steps in a diagram. Consistency of style and theme. Consistent color palette, typography, and mood reinforce unity. Example: a minimalist black and white website throughout all pages. Variety, injecting contrast, energy, and interest. Variety is the deliberate use of diverse elements to create visual interest and prevent monotony. It involves altering features like color, texture, shape, size, and orientation to engage the viewer's attention and add richness to the design. Forms of variety. Color, variety, contrasting warm and cool tones or complementary colors. Shape and form, using geometric and organic shapes together. Typography, combining serif and sans serif fonts, using display fonts for emphasis. Scale and proportion, contrasting large and small elements to draw focus. Texture and pattern, smooth and rough textures in juxtaposition. Purpose and role, prevents visual boredom, emphasizes hierarchical importance, encourages the viewer to explore and interact more deeply with the design, supports narrative and emotional impact. Controlled versus chaotic variety. Excessive variety can disrupt unity and create confusion. Variety must be intentional and meaningful, not arbitrary. Harmonizing unity and variety, the golden balance. A great design achieves balance between unity and variety. Too much unity may become dull. Too much variety may feel chaotic. The challenge for the designer is to synthesize these forces into a coherent and stimulating whole. Techniques to balance unity and variety. Use a dominant theme or grid to ensure unity, then break it slightly for emphasis and variety. Apply repetition with variation, same shape in different colors or sizes. Ensure variety enhances rather than distracts from the main message. Establish visual anchors, key elements, that guide how the variety is experienced. Case studies. Infographics, unified layout with varied icons, charts, and color accents. Web design, a consistent navigation bar with dynamic page visuals. Fashion, a collection where cuts are varied, but fabric and color scheme unify. Applied design exercises. Design a branding system with unified components across logo, business card, and flyer, but add variation in layout or imagery. Create an abstract artwork using a variety in shapes and colors, but tied together through grid alignment or repeated motifs. Analyze a magazine layout. Identify where unity and variety are working effectively or not. Key takeaways. Unity brings together the parts of a design into a cohesive whole. Variety introduces contrast and uniqueness to hold interest. The two principles must work in harmony for a design to be both clear and compelling. Successful design is a dance between consistency and contrast.